Can you think of a time when you needed guidance to master a skill? Have you ever tried to learn something new but struggled until someone helped you? These questions bring us to our topic for today, which is Zone of Proximal Development, ZPD. I'm sure some of us are wondering what Zone of Proximal Development means. ZPD is a fundamental concept in educational psychology developed by Lev Vygotsky. It simply means a sweet spot where learning happens with guidance. It is where your child receives the right amount of support to overcome learning challenges and achieve success. I've come to realize not only that you know the content, you have to also know how to express, how to explain, and how to pass it known to your learners. And part of it is that you need to understand the gap between what you know, what your learner knows, and how you want to bring your learner to where you want your learner to be. That is the space between where you are, where your learner is, and where you want your learner to be. Let's take for instance, when you're learning how to ride a bike. At the beginning, you needed a training wheels and someone to hold the bike at the back. And at some point in that training, you would have gotten better, that you wouldn't need the training wheels again, but you still needed someone to still guide you. Then by the time you get better, the guidance will be pulled off and you can confidently ride the bike by yourself. This is exactly and similar to what zone of proximal development means. It is like a learning zone where you can learn new things with a little help from someone who knows more than you are. We have at one point learned something from someone who knows more than us, or at some point taught somebody that you know better than. So it is okay to ask questions, it's okay to ask for help. It is a sign of strength and not weakness. So zone of proximal development is just what someone can achieve with outside guidance. It can just be like an intervention. It can be a word of encouragement, like, I know you can do it, you have handled a harder task than this, so I trust you, I know you can. It can be just to show the person cues. So the intervention is also need to be flexible. It must not be rigid. That brings us to the learning styles. So when you employ this style and it's not working, you withdraw and put another one. Like, okay, you are using visuals and this child is not getting it. That means you have to like think of bringing audio to know whether this child is an audio learner. You can also bring real life objects so that this child can feel it. Maybe the child probably can be a kinesthetic learner. So zone of proximal development is just an intervention to help child develop independence, just like scaffolding. Once you know that this child has grabbed that concept, you will withdraw the intervention. There are so many misconceptions about zone of proximal development, but I'll be sharing that in my next video. So stick around with the Kiddies Paradise Hub for more insights on how to raise a total child. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.